What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with old nasty recap, honey, of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 13, episode 2. I don't know, you guys. I didn't watch the show on Sunday. I took my ass to bed after the Potomac reunion. I watched it last night, which would have been Tuesday night. I was bored, with the show. I got a little bit more interested in the show once they all got together. Was that at Cynthia's house? When the two new girls met, it got a little bit more interesting for me. I don't know about y'all, but y'all need to pay Nene her money and get her ass back on this damn show. She has a way of, just bringing lively energy. But anyways, nonetheless, let's just, talk about what I noticed from the show. We have Kenya and we have Cynthia and the new girl, Latoya Ali. I kind of like her a little bit more than what I thought I would. I didn't think I would really be interested in her, but I kind of like her for the show. Sidora. Drew is a bit childish to me for some reason. I like Drew. And Drew, let me say this real quick. I got a problem with your ass too, because you broke up Melanie and Derwin, okay? You did. Y'all know the part where Latoya Ali wanted to, when she said she had a problem with the girl. I'm like, what's the problem she got with you, girl? What's the problem? But the problem is, she feel like Drew broke up Melanie and Derwin, and I have to agree with her, honey. I have an issue with your ass, too. I like Sidora, you guys, in the TLC movie. I think she did really good playing Pt1. It's something about her on here that I'm just not feeling, but I have to give her a chance because it's just the first episode. But to me, she's giving me Porsha 2.0. To me, she's too nice. She can't be all that nice to be around these girls. But we gonna get to it, honey. Okay, so I guess the Latoya Ali girl is really Candy's friend. We hear Kenya saying, "Oh, I'm gonna steal her from Candy." Kenya, you're always trying to steal somebody's man, and you will steal somebody's friend. We seen that with the whole Nene and Cynthia situation. You love getting in the middle of friendships and relationships, but you are one of those delusional people that in relationships you expect people to be faithful to you. Did y'all see at the end of it, I'm skipping ahead, honey, because the episode was that boring, child. But did y'all see where she said that Sidora underwhelmed her? How? Kenya, you're not pretty like that. You okay, you attractive, but you ain't all like that. Like, she act like it's in the 90s, and, she's at her top. Girl, bye. And did y'all see Kenya get her ass on that scale? She don't like being that damn big. But bitch, that's what your monkey ass get for treating Phaedra so bad through the seasons, talking about her damn weight. Always trying to call Phaedra fat, but shit, Phaedra had Apollo on her arm. Yes, he was a criminal, but he was a fine-ass criminal, though. That's all that counts. And at least with Apollo, he showed up to places with his wife and, talked with the group. And see, Kenya, to me, never really got that out of Mark. We saw it here and there, but he didn't really want to be bothered with her, her friends. Like, he ain't even in New York. He ain't even in Atlanta, I should say, with you. Do you see what I'm saying, y'all? Follow me, honey. But yeah, the Latoya Ali girl, I guess she is getting ready to go through a divorce. She said the husband served her at home. I was like, well, goddamn. They quarantined together with the 3 kids. I loved Latoya Ali's look, like her braids. She had this badass top on, guys. I have to get out. See, when you wear a badass top, Miss Robinson got to get it. I will talk about more about that top. Y'all know the top I'm talking about. It's later on in the show. The show is just so fucking boring, you guys. I just got to just skip here, skip there. So we see Kenya and the Latoya Ali girl. They're talking about Trinidadian men. They're talking, I guess, about Mark. I guess that's what he is. Kenya is saying, people warned me, you know, he's crazy. Kenya, you knew what you was getting into when you got with that man. And you got with that man purposely. I don't care what anybody has to say. You wanted a pretty baby. And you could have made one, I guess, with somebody else, but there's this clip, you guys, I saw of Kenya where she was asking to have a baby with green eyes and to have a baby that looks so, yeah, she has some self-hatred issues. Y'all love to say, oh, she dark-skinned and chocolate, so beautiful. She love herself. Bitch, please, go look at that clip where she was at that damn sperm bank saying, you know, how she wanted the baby's hair to look and the eyes, and you don't even have light eyes. So, girl, when it comes to Mark, you picked out Mark because of his looks. You like the way he looked. There's nothing wrong with picking out a good-looking man, but just be honest about it. The girl, Latoya Ali, mentioned that they called the Trinidadian men, Horner men, they're hoes, they're always cheating, which is another thing you've had to deal with, Kenya, and you are willing to deal with it. I don't know, you glutton for punishment. I think that you should just divorce this man. But one thing I noticed with Kenya is she likes to use Mark for a storyline. I don't give a damn what any of you all have to say. That's why she's still with that man. She loves all this back and forth. All this crying and shit that this bitch be doing. I'm not here for it. Because if, you know, you felt that bad, you would just leave. You've left everybody else. And I don't want to hear, well, she got a baby with him. That don't mean shit. And that don't mean shit, because it ain't like he in that house raising a baby with her. He's out in New York. You know, even the Latoya Ali girl was like, damn, girl, he all the way in New York? Yeah. Because he ain't never really seemed like he was all that committed to Kenya. And another thing is, I want to say something really quick, because I was watching some reviews. And the person's review I watched, I should have known better, but I like the person's reviews. Y'all know I don't agree with what everybody has to say, but could we please stop comparing Kenya and Porsha's relationship? And could we please stop saying things like, oh, well, people act like, you know, Kenya, you know, deserves a man like Mark, and they just love that he treats her like crap. It's not that people love that he treats her like crap. It's the fact that she allows it. And some of you all are fans of Kenya, but you take that fandom to the next level to where you are just as delusional and ignorant as she is. Okay, and this morning, honey, Miss Robinson is speaking a word. This woman went on to say, what did she say? She said something about, well, Porsha, why don't people call Porsha stupid? And why don't people just say that Dennis just doesn't want Porsha and she's desperate to have him? First of all, they are in two different relationships. Yes, Dennis has cheated on Porsha, but even with this whole, you know, walking and marching for Breonna Taylor and her getting arrested, Dennis was right by her side. Can we say the same thing with Kenya? In her situation with Mark, she's always by herself, okay? She's always in that house by herself with Brooklyn. So it's two different relationships. Look at how Dennis flew out with Paul to surprise Porsha and get her a new engagement ring. Do you think Mark would have did that for Kenya? And let's look at how he proposed. Because Dennis had Lil Mo there, for the first proposal. right? And had Lil Mo in person singing their favorite song. That's really romantic. Look at what Mark said to Kenya. She didn't even really get a proposal with him being down on one knee. He was just like, yeah, we should just do this. Some casual ass shit that he said to her. So when y'all sit up and y'all defend Kenya over Porsha just simply because you don't like Porsha, you just look ignorant to me. You're comparing apples to oranges. You're acting as if we, the viewers, don't see these men for who and exactly what they are. Yes, at the end of the day, you could say, yeah, they both cheated on their women, this, that, and the third. But I do feel, and I could be by myself, guys, and that's okay. Y'all know Miss Robinson don't mind standing alone, honey. But I feel like Dennis cares way more for Porsha than Mark ever did for Kenya. I think that there's something about Kenya that Mark just doesn't like. He doesn't connect to, because she's not stable in her character as a woman. Yes, she's attractive, but she ain't attractive like that. Not the way some of y'all, and even how she speaks of herself. That's why I could never get with her trying to say that Nene is ugly and her kids are ugly. Bitch, if it wasn't for Mark, you would have had a baby that looked like one of Nene's kids, bitch, and you know that. So don't come like that. I never liked when she said that shit about Nene. You are not pretty like that, Kenya. I told y'all a long time ago that bitch looks like Eddie Murphy with a wig on. Okay? So is she attractive? Yeah, but she's not fucking gorgeous like that. She ain't fucking with none of them women on Potomac. Not to me. All of them look way better than her. Porsha and Cynthia, to me, both look way better than her. And to me, they don't brag about their looks like that. But to me, because she's a beauty queen, she always, oh, I'm just so pretty and I'm so... You, girl, a dime a dozen. Okay, with you and your ashy ass feet. Child, let me quit. But y'all get my drift. I'm sick of all this overly taking up for Kenya. Oh, the fans, they just don't want Kenya to have love. And no, she don't want to have love. Tell the damn truth, shame the devil. Quit all that bullshit. Y'all be gassing her up and shit. Let's stop. Kenya sitting up here talking about, I don't know how Mark is gonna react, if he gets divorce papers. He ain't gonna give a damn. Girl, he don't care about you like that. I think he care for that baby. He'll show up and smile and take these damn pictures for you, and you put them on social media like, oh, we're a family and we're working on our stuff. And, I don't like that. Brooklyn deserves, you guys, so much better than that. And that's cool for them to come together for the girl's birthday party. But Kenya, stop trying to anchor this into a storyline of we are working on our relationship. Y'all have way more downs than you do have ups. So it's time to cut your losses and walk away, sis. And stop wasting everybody's time. Then this bitch says, oh, well, you just have to stay on your toes, when you're dealing with such a high conflict individual. And you're not a high conflict individual? Girl, bye. You be saying and doing shit too, I believe, behind the scenes. It ain't just Mark. Okay? You know how the man is. He's not changing his stripes. So let's keep it moving. Shout out to Cynthia for supporting black-owned businesses. But Miss Robinson, honey, I only support black-owned businesses that are professional. I just called to get a pricing on a cake, and it was a black-owned business, and they were rushing me up off the phone. And that isn't their first time doing that. So you black-owned businesses, you want somebody to support your monkey ass, I suggest you start treating your clients and your clientele with more respect and more professionalism. Black people really need to learn to, just be more customer friendly. Just, be more patient on the phone with people. Y'all be rushing people off the phone. I think a lot of black people, you guys, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm saying, but I feel like a lot of black people want to be bosses. and then they want to just treat you any type of way. I noticed it with even black bosses that I've had. The company is ran totally different from when a white person runs the company. This is not all black companies, because I have had some positive experiences, but I've had quite a few, and the experience that I've had versus some of the white companies I've dealt with, it just has been horrible. So please, if you are a black-owned business, or if you are self-operating and you are a black person, treat your customers well. Put time and energy into creating good products for people to use. Quit wanting the title of boss and then you don't even know how to act like one. Oh, I guess Cynthia is going to figure out what wines from the black-owned businesses she's going to carry in her wine cellar. That's cool. That's pretty. I like what Cynthia's doing. That's what's up. So next, honey, we see Porsha. I like Porsha. I had somebody email me trying to drag me, talking about something. You need to stop going in on Porsha. I don't go in on Porsha. I just don't agree with her marching for Breonna Taylor one minute and then pretty much promoting violence and abuse the next minute. You have to have some type of corresponding depth in your words and your actions. They all have to be in alignment for people to take you seriously. And I don't see that with Porsha. To me, that's where she continues to fall short. And if I see that, I'm going to call her out on it. But nonetheless, I think that Porsha is a very beautiful woman. I love her confessional with the sparkly and the bang and the high ponytail. She looks very beautiful. That damn Porsha is thick as hell. I was like, God damn, that's a lot of junk in the trunk. Did y'all see her? But anyways, her mother and Lauren, thank God she has them. She has some really good family that always has her back. She talks to them after she gets out of jail. She let them know that the jail stunk really bad. She talked to baby PJ. Baby PJ was just so happy to see her mommy. I was like, oh, look at baby PJ. Baby PJ like, girl, get your ass home. Porsha, you need to bring your ass on home. I am proud, though, that Porsha hugged Breonna Taylor's mom. I have to give that props. The fact that you came face to face with that girl's mother, I can support that. And you hugged that woman and you had empathy for her. I can get with that. But I just need for your actions and your words to have more of a corresponding depth to them, for me to take you seriously. But nonetheless, I like Porsha. I don't think she's a bad person. I hope that she finds love. No more womanizers, Porsha. Stay away from that. That's the first thing on my list that I hate out of a man. That will make me not even want to be with a man, because I don't like the womanizing. Ooh, I'm a player. Ooh, to me, you're not a player. You're a needy ass bitch boy that always need to be up under some woman. See, men like to give it a cute name like, ooh, I'm a player. No, you're needy and codependent, and you always need to talk and be in some type of relationship or situationship with some woman. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm just saying. So stay away from that. Take your time, Porsha, the next time you try to find love, honey. Okay, so like I said before, we're introduced to Drew Sidora. I already knew of her. She has her mom pretty much living with her because of the whole COVID situation. She has 3 children. I am very shocked that she has 3 kids. I didn't know she had that many kids. Very cute kids. She has a husband. He's nice looking. I guess he's in the IT tech world. They are celebrating their anniversary. I guess they bring her out some breakfast and a mimosa or something. I guess they're going to be celebrating their anniversary on the weekend. So this lady, which is Drew's mother, is trying to have them have praise and worship on Sunday. They told her typically we celebrate our anniversary the whole weekend. I guess they're going to agree to do it. I wouldn't have did it. Lady, I'm celebrating my anniversary, her mother seems, like a nice mother. She helps with the kids, but she seems a very bit like overbearing and overwhelming. Y'all know them parents that always want to be at church all the time. Not my cup of tea, honey. Like, growing up, we went one time. I know people that used to always go to church. They'd go to church that first service, second, and third. My mother never made us do that, honey. My mother had Bible study at home. So I could tell with Miss Jeanette, honey. Miss Jeanette don't play about the church services, honey. She want to go to all three. And I'm so glad I did not have that type of mother, because no ma'am, that's just too much. But we see her arguing. They show some clip of her going back and forth with Drew's husband, honey. She was getting his ass together. He seems like an alpha male type, and he doesn't like that type of energy. But hell, if she go be in the household, y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Her ass would be up in my house. Okay, not with all that attitude, honey. But I'm here for it, honey. It look like it may be a little entertaining, honey. So we see Mama Joyce and Candy. They're in a car ride on their way to Riley's graduation. She can only have 2 family members there due to COVID. Candy tells us about her days of escape and how she was in high school and she had a performance the day of her graduation. And, she had to get to her graduation, honey, and the Escape Girls was mad because she almost missed their performance. I'm like, girl, you had to go get that diploma, honey. What y'all think about the verses? Who y'all think should go up against Escape? I think Escape versus SWV. And I am team SWV because I am a Coco fan, honey. I love me some Coco. Shout out to Coco, honey. Okay, Coco and I have spoke on Facebook, honey. Okay, look at me acting like one of them desperate YouTubers, honey, that try to act like they in contact with the celebrities, honey. Okay, but I love me some Coco. And I told her, I said, girl, you is my favorite one with your pretty chocolate self. I love her damn voice. SWV could destroy Escape, in my opinion. Now, who should go? I want TLC. That's my other group. They should go head to head with somebody. Y'all know they had to cancel the verses, honey. That damn Ashanti out here catching COVID. Ashanti, you should have stayed your ass at home. Okay, you should have stayed your ass at home. Y'all saw Keisha Cole, honey, was ready for the verses. Makeup done, hair. She was looking beautiful, honey. But I am so mad. I'm team Keisha Cole. Y'all know she one of my favorites. I love me some Keisha. Sent from Heaven. That's my favorite song from her, honey. But nonetheless, we see Riley and her new face. We see her graduate from high school. Is her face gonna go back to normal, you guys? I miss the old Riley. I know you had a little work done. I get it. But, like, her nose is so, it almost looks as if, you guys, she had more work done. And she didn't freaking need it. I think that's what bothers me. Riley was already that thing. And now I look at her and it's like, Candy, why would you let this girl do all of this? Why you let her do that? She just looks so different, you guys. And I wish they would have showed the clips of Riley growing up. She was such a cute girl when she was growing up. She was grown in, baby Mama Joyce 2.0, honey. Okay. But shout out to Riley for graduating from high school. And now she's going to New York to be a lawyer. I'm very proud of her. Very proud. OMG, honey, Porsha looks so damn cute with that damn bob. Oh my God, that short little bob. Normally those irritate me, like when Candy has hers and it's straight. I hate it, but I love Porsha's because it look a little crinkly, but I like her bob. I immediately wanted that hairstyle, honey. So if y'all see Miss Robinson rocking that, Porsha, honey, I got it from you. Well, not really you, but I kind of, saw what you did with it, girl. Okay. But yeah, honey, we see Miss Porsha. She at home with Miss Diane and baby PJ. And that goddamn Porsha got all that ass. Porsha, girl, cover up. damn, she got a lot of junk in the damn trunk. Shit. What the hell you been eating? Damn bacon, pork chops. That damn Porsha been eating every damn thing on a pig. Child, it's almost like you can't help but just look at all that ass. Okay, just Miss Porsha is thick, honey, but Miss Robinson is too. And shout out to the thick girls, honey. Ain't nothing like a beautiful, thick, scrumptious, voluptuous woman, honey. Yes. Yes. Y'all see damn baby PJ all on the floor screaming and hollering, and Porsha, you acting like a white mom. Shit, I would have turned into a black mom real quick. Okay? Girl, now I see these cameras is here. I do what my mother used to do. My mother would pinch the shit out of us, store, church, wherever, and she would get that little side voice, like she come up in your ear. You better settle down. I would have took PJ to that other room. I would have spanked them hands. She old enough to get a little butt whooping. Okay, she cute as a button, but she was all on the floor throwing tantrums. Of course, she didn't spoil this baby. Child. We see Porsha talking to her mom, Diane, about her relationship with Dennis, and she kind of feels like their arguments are beginning to be toxic. He's not helping clean up the baby's toys. She also mentioned that he has an apartment or a place, I guess, in the city, and he lives with her too. Yeah, that's a lot. I think another issue Porsha has in this relationship is she's not willing to move out of her place, and I don't blame her. Shit, keep your damn house. I don't know. I just feel like him having a place in the city and then him having to live with her, that just don't sound good. It's just too much money being spent. But yeah, I don't recommend though that Porsha moves, because she learned from that Cordell situation, honey. She didn't have a damn thing. She had to move in with her mama. Yes, honey, with Miss Diane. I remember that. Porsha was acting like an old teenager when she was back at her mammy house. But yeah, this relationship, you guys, I do think he loves her a lot more than Mark loves Kenya. I will at least say that, because you could just see the support, him being with her. A lot of men wouldn't take off work to be marching for no Breonna Taylor to support his woman doing that. That's pretty big to me. And I could be by myself with that, but he does have that womanizing thing with him. Cause I think as a kid, Dennis probably wasn't the cutest, and now he getting all this attention and pussy being thrown at him. He don't know how to deal with it, honey. That's how some of these guys are, the nerdy, not so attractive looking guys. And Dennis is not ugly to me. He's decent looking, Damn, he kind of remind me a little bit of my child's father, honey. He just okay. He aight. But Dennis got them hot dog restaurants, and Miss Robinson want to try some, Dennis. Okay, I will be there, honey. And you got a hookah too? Shoot, Miss Robinson loves hookah too, honey. So now, guys, we are at Cynthia's house. I'm shocked I'm still talking about this show. I guess this is when the girls all meet each other, which was my favorite part of the episode. That Latoya Forever, that top she had on was every damn thing. I've kind of seen that type of top before, with the shoulders out. I've seen that before, but I've seen it look cheaper, and I specifically love that color that she has. Cynthia, shame on your ass for having fake ass grapes. Cynthia got a spread of food, you guys, that's out like meatballs and stuff. And Kenya called her out for them fake ass grapes. Latoya Ali shaded her fake ass plants she had in her house. And then Cynthia was like, okay, girl, I don't know you like that. Okay, I don't know you like that. Marlo, she steps in looking good, honey. I was glad to see Marlo, because Marlo just has a way about her, you guys. She got an energy to her. We see Kenya, she got a damn attitude and shit, because Marlo came in. Marlo is always there to spill the tea on Kenya and who and what she is, honey. And Kenya doesn't like that. I would compare it to having a balloon, and Marlo is like that pin that pops the balloon. That's what she represents. We have Kenya talking about Marlo's clothes and how she feels like Marlo has fallen off. She don't look like she fell off to me. She looked nice in her braids. And I love the outfit that she had on, the color of it, and it was sparkly. It was like a lot of different colors and stuff. Kenya addresses the fact that she almost ruined Cynthia's proposal, because Latoya was like, you almost ruined her proposal? And then Kenya was like, well, almost. And we know why she did that, because she's a jealous ass, toxic ass bitch. And I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback for this video, but y'all go have to just deal with the truth. She's not a good friend like that. I think she's a little bit jealous of Cynthia and where Cynthia is at in her relationship with Mike Hill. But I think that has a lot to do with Cynthia's character. Cynthia is not perfect. She got her little sneaky ways about her, but I think that she's a better person and more attractive to a man than Kenya. I just feel like that. I just feel like Cynthia is a nicer person, period. So, honey, next we see Candy, Riley, and her new face, honey. I don't know, you guys. Did the swelling go down on her face? Like, is it gonna get better? Is she gonna look more familiar? Because I just have a hard time believing she only got the nose done. She just looks different, period. Look at little baby Ace. Little baby Ace is in a new movie, you guys. I've seen it on Instagram. He is so cute. They talk about Riley's graduation. Candy gave Riley some flowers. That damn Riley said, bitch, fuck these flowers. Where the money at? Okay, Todd handed out his allowance money that Candy gave him. He gave it to Riley. I thought that was cute. But Todd, you look suspect because shit, you damn near act like you don't want to even help your own daughter. Would you have did that shit to your daughter, Kayla? Okay, I remember he, wanted Kayla to struggle. Meanwhile, Riley and Ace, they get everything they want. So I don't know, honey. Kenya, Latoya, Ali, and Cynthia and Marlo end up talking about Riley's first car and how it was a Porsche, and then the Latoya Ali girl mentioned that her sugar daddy gave her Porsche, and Marlo was like, girl, I want a sugar daddy, and Kenya was like, girl, please, you always had a sugar daddy providing you money and giving you everything you need. I gotta agree with Kenya on that, Marlo. We know how you get down, honey. But shit, I need to be a little bit more like Marlo, honey, and have these standards and these rules, honey. The man, because at least you come up. But I think with me, I can't fully be like that because it would be out of my character. Don't get me wrong, Miss Robinson could play the role, but I just can't be with somebody just because of what they've bought me. But gifts are nice, and I don't turn no gifts down, honey. Let's be clear, okay? Talk about how the Latoya Ali girl met her man in a strip club. I guess the sugar daddy, because she used to be a stripper, and they was like, girl, you got the body for it and everything. She starts twerking and stuff. I don't know, you guys. I'm starting to like her for the show. And we see Mike Hill. He come out of the bushes. He looking at the ladies like, what is y'all doing? So they look up what a sugar daddy is. I'm like, why are you bitches wasting your time? You know what a sugar daddy is. And Kenya gets to pulling all on Latoya Ali's braids. She all in her face like she want to have sex with her. Kenya is about, you talking about Porsha and Tanya screwing a stripper. Girl, you about to fuck this girl. You all in her face. What you think she is, Mark 2.0? Does Kenya have something for these Trinidadian people, honey? Marlo was like, what Kenya is this? And I have to agree. And even Cynthia was like, well, she just met this girl, you know, and she all close to her, got her all up at her house. I'm starting to feel a little way about Kenya, honey. I think Kenya about to get her groove back with Miss Latoya, honey. Latoya says she's separated, honey, so she's single and she down for it, honey. Mike was looking at them like, yeah, they about to get it on, honey. So Drew Sidora comes in, her and her husband. Mike greets, you know, her husband at the door and her, and then Cynthia comes and greets them as well. Then Cynthia introduces Drew to all the girls, and she's so excited to meet them and giving everybody a hug and being sweet as pie. I was like, all right, Drew, you coming off as you too nice for the girls, honey. I hope she can, you know, hang with them. But I saw a clip. Looked like she may be able to hang with the girls a little bit. Oh, Cynthia mentioned that Mike and Drew's husband have already hit it off. So I guess they were already cool. And then Cynthia said, well, Mike doesn't have that many friends here. He ain't got no male friends, so this is definitely a plus. I don't trust no man with all them female friends. That's a lot, honey. Honey, y'all know I am not a Kenya fan at all. But when Drew walked in and Kenya said, Cynthia, honey, where do you get all these strays at? Bitch, I was cracking up. It was funny. It was funny. It was mean, but it was funny. Then she begins looking at Drew's husband because she's like, I'm so underwhelmed with Drew. Kenya, you're not that pretty, bitch. You're really not. Drew Sidora is an attractive girl. So when Drew comes in, she gets to telling the lady she hurt her Achilles, and I guess she was doing a damn play with Leon. I'm like, who is Cynthia's baby daddy? How convenient. Damn, Latoya Ali says that Drew Sidora got a pet on her damn head because of the wig she got on. I wouldn't have wore that wig, but to each his own. Y'all know they always trying to clown somebody's hair when they first come on. I'm like, I don't know why y'all do that, because y'all shit be fucked up too. Marlo shady as hell because Drew Sidora and Latoya, they get to talking about how Latoya wanted to fight her because, remember, she broke up Melody and Derwin. I love that she brought that up. Drew Sidora says she always gets that. And Marlo was like, well, girl, sounds like you're working right now. Maybe you can get Kenya some jobs, bitch. Did y'all catch how earlier in the episode, honey, y'all know I don't even care for the episode like that. That's why I'm all over the place. And I don't know why this damn video about to be so long, honey, because nothing really happened. Okay, I'm just nitpicking right now, picking at scraps, honey. But did y'all catch that part where Drew Sidora and Cynthia, they sat down and had drinks, and Cynthia began asking Drew, do you know Kenya, you know, because you both are actors, you know, actresses or whatever. And she was like, no, I never met her. And then Drew was like, well, it's a big of an age difference. And I'm like, yeah, this bitch is in her damn 50s. Ain't Kenya 50? She damn near about to be that. So, yeah, Cynthia, why you ask this girl that? This girl is young, okay? She said she in a room with people like Megan Good and Lauren London. Now, Lauren London is a bad mother. Shut your mouth, okay? That's beauty. That, now, if you want to know who's beautiful to Miss Robinson, that girl, natural beauty, okay? Woo. Megan Good too, but it looked like Megan had a little bit of work in that face. I'm talking about before Megan, they had all this, you know, something going on with Megan. She don't look like herself no more. Drew, honey, picked up that shade that Marlo said about Kenya. She was like, oh my gosh, you know, these two just throw shade at each other. And I'm so shocked. Girl, you gonna have to get up in here. You gonna have to stop being the nice girl. They go bring that hood out knowing these chicks. I like how Marlo put Latoya to the side. I guess they was getting some food. She was like, girl, don't you be over there telling Kenya all your business. She will use that shit against you. And you know she can't keep no man, not even if Jesus paid her. I was like, yes, Marlo, because you ain't told not one lie. We don't never see this girl stay with nobody. So, Kenya, I think you're part of the problem in your relationships as well. And I know people will say, well, Marlo don't have no man either. I don't think that's Marlo's interest to be with a man for love. We know Kenya wants love. Marlo just want that damn money, okay? She can't keep a man if Jesus paid her to. She said you could take advice on how to pronounce certain words. That's true. You know, Kenya has a good vocabulary. I give her that, but that bitch don't know nothing about no relationships. Anytime you throw in your man's face and everybody else's face that you make more than him, you are putting that man down. You can't do stuff like that. We see Drew Sidora's husband, honey, he outside with Marquille spilling the beans, talking about child. We got her mother living with us. We got 3 kids that's always at home because of the pandemic. I can't travel. I can't get away. I want to get away. That's what I think of. Lenny Kravitz. Shout out to my boy Lenny. But yeah, he going through it, honey. Okay. I wouldn't be talking to Mike's ass about no relationships because Mike done been divorced, twice, and I don't know if him and Cynthia, honey, go make it. But, honey, you ain't heard it from me. So we got all the girls out on Cynthia's deck doing some wine tasting. And Cynthia's asking who spits, who swallows. Kenya talking about, girl, I can't drink that much because I am Latoya's ride home, honey. So Latoya gets to telling all the girls that she need to hook Kenya up with somebody. Drew says, I thought she was married. And Latoya was like, she's separated. She still can date. And I am with Latoya. If you are separated, you can date. Drew was looking at it like, well, she may get back with her husband. Oh, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want this girl to walk away. Okay? And then I thought it was weird that Drew Sidora said to Latoya, oh, what vows did you take? And then she ends up telling them, well, every other day I want to divorce my husband. So why do you use that type of trigger language in your own relationship? And now you going back and forth with this girl. She wasn't really arguing with her, but you know, you was so strong in your opinion about, oh, well, if it's a separation, you should just, you know, still act like you're in a relationship. I just don't agree with that. If you separated and you ready to date, you sick of that man's shit, don't you waste your time. Y'all see people checking out of this Earth school we in, honey, left and right to left. So you free to date whoever you want. I'm with Latoya on that, honey. And Latoya says, I'm separated, but just for a year and then I'm going to get back with my man. That's my type of bitch. I like her. She has a plan. Drew begins telling all these women that her man disappeared for 3 days. I wouldn't have told none of them that. You just now meeting them. So that was a little bit too much information. I see why that man left because she doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. She talks too much. One thing that Drew said about relationships, and it's true, is 1 minute you just want to be done with the person. I have been there. You just want to be done with the person. It's over. You can't stand their ass. And then y'all make it through some hard shit. And then you like, I'm still with the person. I love the person. It's like, damn, how did we make it out of that? That shit is so true. We see Kenya and Cynthia talking in Cynthia's kitchen about how Latoya talked about Drew's hair and how it looked like it's a cat on her head, some stupid shit. And then Kenya gets to talk about her situation with Mark, and she's going to talk to him before she serves him with the custody papers before the divorce, because we know she don't want to get no damn divorce. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this video right here. We're running out of time. I will talk about Drew Sidora and her man and what she's doing wrong in her relationship in the next video. Okay, like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.